Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it weren't... Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. On that, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and...
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fix. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to do...
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here.
Oh, right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter...
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested, and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export. My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush.
I just wanted to see which...
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So,
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain...
sheesh. So it is super strict, just like every...
Well, let's not... As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Lightning flash! you've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math and...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000.
Thank you ever so much, monsieur. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price.
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a...
Much
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is the way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas...
Then they'll milk them.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but the most that overseas... That's how the
So it's a trade association?
Yep. And essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills. I see. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight.
Really? Wow, the Rito fixer.
I mean, connections come at a high price.
Not...
No. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just I like to do things in a way that keeps
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get... Here's the situation. Recently, things seem to have the head of the association as...
This is the Outlander Affairs. Please have your documents and proof of identification ready. Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanagi. A nation blessing, now 10% off. Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanagi. A nation blessing, now 10% off. Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanagi. A nation blessing, now 10% off.
Which one should I choose?
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. A nation blessing now 10% off.
Should I close early? Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. A nation blessing now 10% off.
Which one should I choose? Should I close early?
It's not like
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Love or
A
freedom?
nation blessing now
Which one should
10%
I
off.
choose? It's not like I get any customers. Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Ores and jewelry from Liu. You can't find a better deal anywhere else.
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for— good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes, left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's—
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who—
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the
Oh, Of the 3 commissions,
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be
Crystal Marrow.
something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new eventually. One of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens... We've tried, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will... Fontaine, my dear home.
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do? But Carisu's the head of the association, and even he hasn't had it.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem.
That vendor... I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find...
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a...
Got it! We're on the case!
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable. Not by a
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot...
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's check...
That was quick.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived. Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the international...
You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito. The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but
So he left the association Association.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people.
Really? Is that all you...
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a...
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking... Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last... the scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Ah, my hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying... Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean... the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that...
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean, the folks from the International Trade Association? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the... I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them?
Well, no one's stopping you.
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it, so I caved. Those people. All right, I'll tell you the...
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, so come on, get it off your chest.
It's a scheme by the tax... They start by Once the merchants run out of
It's just...
I'm their puppet, yes. Evidence. Now that I think about it, as it happens,
Really? Well, then there's no time...
Take this!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to...
All I can think about is Diluc.
Shame I only get to listen in from the other.
Say what? What's up? What's up?
Recently, all the customers at the tavern have been debating the exact same topic. Who is the strongest fighter in Mon?
The strongest fighter? Must be someone who can floor a whole gang of hilly churls with just one punch! Wow! Then it really must be tough to become the strongest of all. But anyway, is there like a general agreement in the city on who it is, or...?
Expecting people to come to a swift and straightforward consensus in the city. Everyone's got their own opinion, backed up by a unique set of cherry-picked information. But let's be honest. That mainstream opinion is polarized, with most people supporting one of two. One is the Dandelion Knight. The other is the Dark Knight Hero.
Ooh, Paimon votes for you! But let's go into the tavern and talk to the patrons.
Oh, I do envy your life, but don't mind me, of course.
Hey, amigo. Do you want to hear my late... Huh? She's a little girlie who wears red. That's right. I found this out one day about half a month ago. Guess what happened?
What happened?
I witnessed the most powerful destructive force. I'm telling you, it completely changed the whole...
Holy...
I was hiding behind a bush and I saw this little girlie in red clothing running into the distance, leaving a trail of... but...
Now that you mention it, the idea of a tiny little girl
You want to know what I think? I think she had maybe even the most powerful treasure.
Did you say Did Paimon imagine that, or did you
It's just a guess. I mean... No, thank you, amigo.
So, this...
Hey, I'm telling the truth.
Does it? But thanks for your...
Hey, I'm doing some adventurers training. Alcohol tolerant. You want to know who I think in my opinion, that would be the finest. Guildmaster Cyrus is up there with the toughest, too. But only Stanley.
Bloodthirsty, but do you think you'd be scared if you were faced with one of those? Sensible choice.
What would you like? Hi! Are you here to try Mondstadt's famous wine, too? That would be Jean, obviously. And she could wipe out the three hilly otherwise, we wouldn't have such a carefree existence. With nothing to do.
It's true that Jean makes people feel they're in safe hands. Meanwhile, this guy is drunk as a skunk.
Even if you are a close friend.
Come, my friend. Wine and adventure. What would you like?
Even if you are a close friend.
Come, my friend. Wine and adventure. What would you like?
What'll it be today? The strongest fighter. I don't pay.
Huh. Paimon thought bartenders had some kind of special information. Exactly! That's what Paimon was getting at!
I have no involvement in any intelligence-gathering operation. But if you made me pick someone, it would be the Dark. I've heard some stories about him. Apparently, he once rescued a city dweller from the Abyss Order.
There it is! The barman's tough. Speaking of the Abyss Order, their minions are really stirring up.
Even if you are.
Patton was right about one thing. If everyone's got their own opinion and can't be persuaded, how are we ever gonna find out? Eureka! Paimon's got it! Let's go see what Jean says. Bet the Knights have got an official ranking table for this kind of thing. Guess it depends. If they count, don't worry though. Paimon. RTX, we're collecting intel on the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Do you have, one of those official Knights of Favonius verified ranking table thingies?
Strongest fighter in Mondstadt? Huh. I am sorry, but I...
Oh, well that sucks. Paimon was hoping he would at least make the top 5.
Well, although I do not have the data to make such an assessment, I will say that my faith in our honorary knight's abilities has never wavered. Which reminds me, recently one of the Abyss Order's mages has been active near... If you are staying around Mondstadt, please be on... Given your, well, high-ranking fighting strength...
Awesome! After he beats the Abyss Order, he'll climb up that ranking table. Well, either way, smashing the Abyss Order...
I like your enthusiasm, but be careful out there.
I'm fine. I'm not hurt. Hey, look! There's some writing on here. Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Yikes! Mr. Kaya wrote these down for me. They're, survival rules? Yeah. Rules that I must absolutely never break, and otherwise, something terrible would happen. Yep. Ah, I forgot to introduce. My name is Klee. I've heard all about you guys. Wow! More recognition, yay! I heard it from Amber. But I'm dealing with a big emergence. The treasure I buried. Did you say buried treasure? Exactly what Paimon was. Lost treasure is a big... Yay! Thanks, you guys. Here's where the map says the treasure should be. I also put a wooden sign in the ground at the... Paimon is starting to understand how this... Come on, Mr. Honorary. Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy. Well, Leisure and Albedo seem really busy recently. So Klee must not disturb them. But now Klee has new... I never thought I'd have a new big brother to help me. I'm so happy. place. Look, this is where my huge treasure was. And where there's now a huge empty hole in the ground. It's an abyss mage! What's that in his... My treasure! What?
I see the little girl is brought a...
Hey, you! If you think you're... What's an abyss mage? I play in the forest all the time, but I've never seen one before. He'll look so cute, soft, and fluffy. Game's up! Now hand it over!
Oh, you fools think I would give this up so easily after what I've been through to acquire it?
Get him!
Lightning slash! Cool it!
Careful, Klee. Don't be drawn in by it. Abyss mages are the bad guys. Oh, that's right. Grandmaster Jean says that stealing is wrong. Freeze!
No one escapes by
Let's spark things up a little. Come a little closer.
But if we could just get him to give it back. Where'd he go? The Abyss Mage. He just disappeared. What's going on? A gateway to a domain! The Abyss Mage must have snuck inside! Klee, do you need a rest? Why don't you wait here while we get your treasure? No! It's my treasure that Mr. Fluffball stole. Come on, Mr. Honorary.
Take this! Freeze!
Dumpy Dumpty Go! Woo! Woo!
Hey!
Hit!
Cool it!
Let it rain!
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen. Lightning slash!
Boing, boing, boom! Jumpy, jumpy, boom! Ah! Sparks and blast!
Thunderclap! Yeah!
Try not to enjoy.
Lightning slash!
No escape!
Take this! Bellowing thunder!
Let it rain!
Take this!
Go, Baron Bunny!
Lightning slash! Don't get frostbite.
Let's spark things up.
You followed me, but this is...
Oh, yeah?
Oh, the human book we learned that your little red friend had an abyss. That treasure is now your precious treasure shall be your undoing.
No, wait! Don't touch it!
Now, what have we here? A flame symbol.
No! I broke the survival rules. This is it. It's time bomb? No wonder Glee was rumored to be. Paimon for one is Hold on. Why has she gone and run off? Seems like it. Well then, let's head to the Knights headquarters and report.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
Klee? You're here too? I turned my... Huh? I broke the rule.
Klee, I need you to answer me. You said someone was injured. Where are they? Why is that?
But Mr. Fluffball was only a thief. Hey, come on now. Paimon already told you that the Abyss Mages are the bad guys. And actually, they're the worst kind of bad guys you can imagine. They don't just hate the good guys. They hate all people. Their enemy is humanity itself. Mr. Fluffball was a bad guy on purpose? Mr. Fluffball is the enemy of humanity. What? I don't get it.
This was an oversight on my part. I did not tell you these things before because you are still young. In fact, the Abyss Order is a hostile force in Mondstadt, which has been unusually active lately.
Aha! That's it! Paimon understands now! They were tracking down poor Klee because they heard rumors about her treasure. Just like the way Paimon's first reaction was to try and get her hands on... no. To try and get the facts on the treasure. So, does that mean...
In light of your contribution on this matter, I will allow you to take part in the next Ludi Harpastum.
Ludi Harpastum? Whoa! Mr. Honorary Knight, you've gotta come too! Whoop-de-doo! It's a happy ending!
Except...
Except what?
Klee, where did you hide the treasure to begin with?
I
Were you trying to blow up the fish in Starfell Lake again?
I wasn't! I swear I wasn't! She's giving us that look that means play along.
Klee?
I'll see myself to solitary confinement. Paimon bets Klee must get bored in there all by herself. Guess who? That's Paimon's voice I hear. Ooh, yes, please. Anyway, while I'm grounded, when you say I made it into the shape of a harpastum. Just wait for Ludi Harpastum. Oh, yeah. Yeesh, if Jane was Klee might find herself grounded for an awful...
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Now, who else is behind on payments?
It's not like I'll get any.
Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further away! Let's...
What was that sound? Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we'd made less noise.
Keijiro!
After him! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him... Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we'd made less noise.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Keijiro!
After him! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us first. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye.
Keijiro!
After him!
Should I close early? Sorry, I'll get any customers. I need to think about it.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Should I close early?
Now, who...
Too close! That's too close! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't... Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and...
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Carissa. Huh? You aren't.
I need a little more.
Huh. Poor Werner.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure Commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession. Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation.
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden?
And not even an
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now.
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a...
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
Ha! You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro... Shh. Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will.
Paula, what was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people. Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Nar-
You've been keeping your true So, the Yashiro Commission.
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role—
Seems like she must be super famous in
Oh, most definitely. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older— I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend. You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships.
Still pretty good going for...
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmooze. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from... So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, that is, that you have what it takes...
Change the tide of the...
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at navigating powerful people, with your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure did...
Well, my work on... one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so... did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komura Tea House to... Well, guess we should give it a try.
Stop there!
Sorry, but we really got...
If you don't have a travel permit, this...
As a traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and guess it can't hurt to try? Who knows? Maybe
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commission.
We're here to see...
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced...
Wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
My sincere apology.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far...
So what you're saying is we were...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock...
Exactly!
And I hear you...
Whoa, you heard about... Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly on. One other thing I heard about you is your...
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. You must know the Genshin. A flower.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before.
Yes, bring me 300 Genshin, would you? Fresh...
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much Then how about this? We have a few items that...
That sounds much more like...
709 letter.
Hey, what gives? How...
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous!
Halt, you two!
Huh? What
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists...
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night? But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Paimon knew something!
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments. And at last, we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon or does something...
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is... well...
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders.
Oh, Paimon gets...
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you. To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to...
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very... They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone. We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter. on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that—
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with—
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father—
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't—
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure— Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety?
Boy, Chisato can
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an—
Shinojo, you can't really be
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is—
Yes, but that's not the—
Well then, if we're through here—
Yes, my lady.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
Your open
Have a little taste.
There's no end to this.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
Lightning flash!
The fairy!
No!
Monster sighted! Prepare to counterattack! Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs!
We'll take care of this! Stay with Chisato!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiragi, stay close.
You're over!
Take this!
Cool it!
Let it rain!
Don't get frostbite! Like this! You win! This...
Thunderclap!
Dodge this! Like blade! You're over! Cool it! Freeze! Oh, so sorry, the fairy! Cool it!
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road... In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special...
My lady?
So that's how it is.
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us. I'm sure of it.
I'm not afraid to say that...
The one...
Shinojo, did you honest...
What? No, I was just clarifying...
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As...
But what will happen if your action...
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy...
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
Oh.
We're finally on our own way again! I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House!
lucky day.
No one escapes my...
There's more on my blade. What? More.
Surrender in a...
Lightning flash!
Finally,
A reward on the road.
Take this!
One day, I will showcase Inazuma fireworks to all of Tibet.
A reward on the road. Propagate! Dodge this!
My.
Propagate!
Come a little closer.
Let it rain.
Don't get frostbite. Scatter! A reward on the road.
We have put in much... If you ever have any questions... We have put in much.
If you ever have any questions...
Huh.